Shallow fishies. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about something that was on my mind. So I'm driving to work, a job that I don't want to be at, and it got me thinking about how to get to where I want to be and basically just how to follow your dreams in general. So I thought I'd share some tips that I have about following your dreams. So, the first one is basically just think about it, envision it, picture it in your mind, mentally plan it, think of everything you want, because that's the first key to getting it, is to knowing what you want. And if you don't know what you want, think about what you like, think about what you're good at, and go from there. Journal about your interests, things that you like and want, and that can help you figure out what you want to do with your life. So if you're working a job that is boring, not stimulating enough, you don't like it, one thing you can do to make it a little bit better is to just switch your mind over to, thinking about good things, thinking about things that you want. Imagine where you want to be. If you don't want to be at the job, just think about the place you do want to be. That's what I do. I think about all my dreams and goals, and it gives me ideas. I need to occupy my mind by thinking, and that's basically where you need to start. Just think about what you want, and from there you want to make a plan. It doesn't have to be super complicated to make a plan. Start out with a list of steps, small steps that you have to do. It could start with saving money. So while you're working at a job that you don't like, you're thinking about what you want to do, and at the same time you're making money to save up for what you do want to do. Start small. If you want to go back to school, basically what I've been doing is research. I'm on the research phase of going back to school, figuring out exactly what I want to do for a degree, thinking of ways to afford that degree, thinking of colleges that I want to go to, just trying to plan how I can do it. And my next tip is be patient. Now this can be hard, but dreams don't unfold overnight. It takes time, dedication, effort, sometimes money, but luckily these are things that can be achieved. You gotta have patience for any good thing in life, basically. If you're pregnant, you might be so excited to have that baby, but you gotta wait 9 freaking months. Same thing if you have a dream. You just gotta get through each day with your mind set on what you want, making that effort towards those goals. Another tip I have, this is debatable, but don't talk too much about what you want. I think it's good if you have people that you share your dreams with, but things can get complicated when you tell a lot of people. They start giving you their opinions. You might start doubting yourself or thinking maybe you're not doing the right thing. People might try to say, oh, don't do that. But you really just gotta follow your passion. It doesn't matter what other people think. You don't even have to do the thing that's gonna make you the most money. You wanna be happy, right? What's the point of working your life away to make money if you're not gonna be happy? So yeah, do what's right for you. Don't let other people's opinions on your goals get you down. People are gonna try to drag you down, or maybe they don't even try to do it. So that's why I think it's good to keep some of your goals to yourself. So I already mentioned saving money. That's definitely important when it comes to following your dreams, because a lot of things do cost money, unfortunately, and it can feel impossible to accomplish things and to get what we want when we live in a society where everything's so expensive. So basically, make a budget, stick to that budget, figure out how much you spend, how much you need to spend, how much the thing costs that you want, and just think about how long it'll take to save that money. Do what you can to save extra money. For August, I've been doing a no spend challenge, and I've saved $600 so far, and it hasn't been as hard as I was expecting. Give that a try, where you basically only buy the necessities. Try to spend less money on groceries. Sometimes we have a pantry full of stuff that we just don't feel like cooking. Try to get out of that laziness, and it can help save you a lot of money. Meal prepping is a good way to prevent yourself from spending money ordering out or going to restaurants. Sometimes we don't feel like making food, so we buy food from somewhere. But if you already have some stuff prepared, it could be sandwiches, it could be microwavable meals that you cooked up ahead of time, that can save you a lot of money. My next tip is, track your success, track the steps that you've been taking, think about what you've been doing, keep yourself motivated, try to remind yourself yeah, I am following this dream, these are the things I'm doing. I recommend journaling a lot, write down things that you've done that you're proud of, and make lists of ideas, I recommend having a notebook. You know, that helps me. I get these ideas for videos or blog articles or crafts I want to do or things I want to make to sell. That can help you a lot. Help you stay focused. Help you when you don't know what to do. Give you ideas and inspiration. So your mind is a powerful tool. Don't forget to use it. Another good thing to do is consume content related to your dreams, because that can help you stay motivated. That can give you tips on how to get those things. For me, I want to be into digital marketing and blogging and YouTubing, so sometimes I listen to videos about tips on those things, or I'm trying to save money, so I listen to a lot of financial videos and podcasts. I've read some Dave Ramsey books, which he's like a money expert or whatever. I wasn't too crazy about his books. They're mostly like how to get out of debt and pay off your credit card and houses and take care of your kids. So yeah, it wasn't too relevant to me. But yeah, read stuff. I recommend going to your local library, taking out books on the subjects that you're interested in. It can really help. It can also help you to make a mood board or a vision board. I made this mermaid vision board with pictures of tails that I want and pictures of scuba diving and pools that I like. So one of my dreams is to live by the beach and have a pool and do a lot of mermaiding. So I just printed out pictures of all the things I like. I made this really pretty mermaid frame and I put it somewhere visible so I could see it often and be reminded of what I want. It helps you to get what you want when you think about it and see it a lot. Well, I just got to work, so that's gonna have to be it for this video. I hope you guys like these tips, and don't forget to follow your dreams and have a magical day. Bye-bye.